So, you hire someone to clean your HVAC system. They come, they do their thing, they leave. But what did you actually pay for? It's a service that happens almost completely out of sight. Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain. We're going to use the industry's own playbook to show you what a legitimate, standards-compliant cleaning really looks like. And more importantly, how you can know you're getting it. It all starts with this one simple question. Because what's floating around in the air in your home? Well, it's not just a little bit of dust. As you're about to see, the official term for it covers a whole lot more ground.
The industry has a name for it, a contaminant, and you should think of this as a big umbrella term for anything that isn't supposed to be in your system. We're not just talking about dust bunnies. We're talking construction debris, nasty fire residue, or even microbiological growth like mold. Yikes.
And here's the real irony, right? The very machine that's supposed to keep you comfortable can actually become a source of pollution itself. If it's not taken care of, it can actively spread all those contaminants throughout your entire home.
So, what do you do about a problem like that? Well, I can tell you it is not a job for a simple vacuum hose. It takes a certified professional, someone who plays by a very strict set of industry rules. So let's dig into what that certification actually means. Okay, this is the key organization you need to know, NADCA. That's the National Air Duct Cleaners Association. Since way back in 1989, these are the folks who've been writing the rule book, setting the professional standards for how this job is supposed to be done safely and, effectively. And check this out. This shows us that we're talking about a real, skilled trade, not just some simple cleaning gig. There's a whole career path here, from being an assistant all the way up to a NADCA-certified team lead. This is a profession that can take months, even years of on-the-job training to really master. And at the very top of that ladder, you've got the Air Systems Cleaning Specialist, or ASCS. Now, this isn't just some fancy title. It is a serious certification that's earned by passing a pretty tough exam on everything from HVAC mechanics to safety protocols and, of course, the NADCA standard itself. So, what does this NADCA standard actually look like in practice? What is the official playbook for getting a system truly deeply clean? Well, it all starts with understanding the entire field of play. First things first, a real pro has to know the entire system, inside and out. It's not just about the ducts you see. It's the air handler, the coils, the drain pan, the fan, the grills, literally every single piece of the puzzle, from where the air comes in to where it blows out. Now, the entire professional method is built on one single guiding principle: source removal. This isn't about spraying some deodorizer to mask smells or just vacuuming the easy-to-reach spots. No way. The goal is the complete physical removal of all the contaminants. You don't just manage the problem, you eliminate its source. And the NADCA standard really distills this whole process down into 4 core steps. You start with inspection and protecting the site, your home, but the real heart of the operation is in the next 2 steps. You gotta establish negative pressure to contain the mess, and then you mechanically agitate every surface to knock the debris loose before you collect and remove it. Let's zoom in on step 2 for a second, because honestly, this is the real game changer. Negative pressure is probably the biggest thing that separates a pro from an amateur. By putting the whole system under suction, it guarantees that when they start cleaning, all that nasty dust and debris goes one way, and one way only, into the collection truck, not blowing back into your living room. And the results of doing it right? Well, they can be absolutely stunning. Just look at this cooling coil. On the left, it's completely caked with gunk, which just suffocates airflow and kills your efficiency. On the right, after a proper cleaning, it's like brand new. Your performance is back. This is what source removal actually looks like. So here it is, side by side, the right way versus the wrong way. A pro uses powerful HEPA-filtered vacuums, special tools to agitate the gunk, and seals everything up with industry-rated materials. The bottom line? If a cleaner shows up with a regular old shop vac and a roll of silver duct tape, that's not just improper, that is a huge red flag. So just how clean is clean? Well, according to the standard, if any vacuum equipment is going to exhaust air inside your house, it has to use HEPA filtration. That means it is 99.97% efficient at capturing these tiny microscopic particles. We're talking down to 0.3 microns. To put that in perspective, that's small enough to trap pollen, dust mites, even most bacteria. It ensures the air getting pushed back into your home is truly clean.
All right, the job's done. The truck is gone. So how do you, the homeowner, know you actually got what you paid for? Well, the final part of the professional playbook is all about verification.
I mean, this is the question on every homeowner's mind, isn't it? Without being able to crawl through the ducts yourself, how can you feel confident in the work? Well, luckily, the standards give us a really clear answer. Here it is. This is your post-cleaning checklist, and any real professional is going to expect you to use it. You can check the registers and grills yourself. Ask them to show you the blower fan. Make sure any access panels they made are sealed up tight. And this is critical. A reputable contractor should always be able to show you before and after photos as proof of their work.
The absolute bare minimum standard a pro job has to meet is what NACA calls visibly clean. It's a simple idea, but it's super effective. It just means that when you look, the surfaces inside the ducts have to be free of any loose stuff. And if there's ever a disagreement, this standard can be proven through official methods, like the NADCA vacuum test.
And that's really what this all boils down to, isn't it? True professionalism isn't just about having a fancy truck or the right tools. It is about accountability. It's about doing work that follows a standard that can be checked and verified, so you know exactly what you paid for.
So, now you've seen the playbook. You know the difference between a real, verifiable deep clean and, well, just moving dust around. The question now isn't just what's in your air, but whether you have that peace of mind. The peace of mind that comes from knowing it was handled by a pro who can actually prove it's clean.